Hey everybody, welcome back to Team Peaches Dog Training Education. I am again in front of my window and my lighting is horrendous. The guys hear something in the back there, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm sorry. My name is John Pam. My name is John Pam, and I am the trainer and educator here at Team Peaches. Um, the dogs are just doing what they're supposed to do. Something's happened out front, and they're being alerted. All right, guys, dogs, come on, babes. That's my good doggies. Come on, darlings. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Excellent work. Yes. Yes. Good job. My. Come on, baby. Come get yours too. Milo, come, come. There we go. That's my boy. Nice job, babies. Nice job. Okay, so that's as you just saw there. That's my pack. I have 8 dogs. I've been training dogs since 1969. I've trained in varying areas, but due to my age, because I am now officially, as of yesterday, 69. Due to my age and such, my physical condition, I'm not able to deal with the really big dogs anymore. I'm not able to bend down like I used to and other things because I have really severe back issues going on. So I'm just mainly working with companion animals, dogs right now, pets, but that is actually a very wide genre depending on what is needed. My focus is to try to keep dogs out of shelters and do my best to help everybody and everybody I can. I don't really charge much when it comes to training, even barter for services. That's how important this is to me personally. So I want to talk with you a little bit about some of the videos I see online uh, and what I personally think is going on. I'm basing this on experience and what I've seen and what I know of dogs. So I've seen these videos that just infuriate me of these dogs and vacuum cleaners. And somehow people are laughing at these poor dogs. They push the vacuum cleaners towards the dogs and to get an effect. I realize they don't know what they're doing, but these are terrified, freaked out animals. It shouldn't, without realizing it, these folks are actually abusing these dogs. They're torturing these dogs. What do I mean? Well, let's look at it from a dog's point of view. There is this thing that makes horrendous noise. Dogs' ears are very sensitive, and they are able to hear the whines and such going on in the motor that we can't hear. This is a monster to a dog. This is something to be very, very afraid of. And then this thing chases them. It goes forward. It sees things on the floor, and this thing gobbles it up. Now remember, you're looking at this from a dog's point of view. And then it is being pointed at them. How terrifying that must have been. I see people taking the upright vacuums and rather than moving away from the dog, a very frightened dog, they push it towards the dog. And they think this is funny because the dog is biting at the vacuum and having a complete mental breakdown. The dog is confused. It's scared. It thinks it's going to be eaten. This is not funny, folks. Okay, I'm going to show you a few clips here from various sites I visited. And then I'm going to show you what my dogs do when the vacuum cleaner starts. Things that could be frightening or unpleasant, I always give them a cue word and I call it ready. Ready, doggies. Ready, ready. This is what I tell them. So they are prepared that something is going to happen and it isn't anything that they need to worry about. I'm in control. Nothing bad is going to happen to them. I also use this on nervous dogs, and they quickly get the idea that when they hear this sound, something is going to happen. Don't know what it is, but something is going to happen. But it's a preparation so they can predict that something is going to apply to them. I become very livid when I see these videos and people think it's funny, and these poor dogs are completely freaked out. So let's get on with this video. Let's start with first the clips with these dogs having meltdowns. This is not funny, folks, if you really understand what's going on here. Okay, to begin with, note how relaxed they are as I'm setting up my vacuum cleaner. I just need to plug it in over here at the wall. I have 3 out. The others are just kind of hanging around in their kennels. No big deal. They can come and go as they please. Hey guys. Hey my good doggies. Oh my good doggies. Yes, yes, yes. And there you go. That's good. Yay, all the good doggies. Okay. So what do? I warn them. I use the cue term ready. When I use ready, it lets them know that something is going to happen. You see this guy here? He knows. I just said ready, and he knows something is going to happen. It prepares them. Having your dog freak out is not funny. It's sad. It's not okay. And what those folks were doing, in my opinion, was abuse. This is what your dog should be doing. Okay, guys, ready, doggies? All right, nice work. Okay, ready, guys? Ready, ready? Woo! fine. Good boy. Good job. Yes. Nice work. Good job. Thank you. Thank you. Good job, baby. Good job. Good job. Good job. And this is how it should be. I've got the paper here because of this. The sun here in Hawaii is pretty intense at times, and it comes right through my window, unfortunately. So I apologize for that. But this is how your dog should be reacting. And when you are finished vacuuming, that should be the result. I have very strong feelings about dogs freaking out over something like a vacuum cleaner. They should not have to do that. It's not fair. And it's even less fair that people think this is funny, that people think this is great entertainment. I don't think so. Maybe it's because I work with traumatized animals. And I have taken dogs like this who completely lose it with thunderstorms, who are absolutely terrified of loud noises and gunshots and vacuum cleaners. And I've managed to do this. They're relaxed. This is about the trust that my dogs have in me. This is about me taking time and doing step by step by step rehabilitation and training work with them. They need to understand they're not being hurt. These dogs like this do not need to think that this purple thing is going to eat them. You may think of it as being funny. It sounds funny, but it's not. It is terrifying for these animals. Some just hate the vacuum cleaner because it is noisy, it is scary. They don't hate it per se. They're attacking it because they want it to go away. They want the noise to stop. And they see things being sucked up in these tubes. The dogs don't know it goes into a bag or in a canister. All they know is that thing, when it points at you, things disappear. Think about it, folks. Think. This is not funny. This is a horrible thing to the dogs. So, as always, folks, I'm going to end my lecture here. Please, really, stop teasing your dogs with a vacuum cleaner. And don't look at these videos and think they're funny. Don't support videos like that. With the dogs being frightened and attacking things. Vacuum cleaners, household items, brooms, things like that. Don't subscribe. Don't feed into that, because it just encourages people to make more videos like that. And it's a form of abuse. It really is. And like I said before, people don't even know what they're doing. So this is part of training your dog to unknowingly train your dog to do things you don't want them to do. This kind of behavior can transfer over to biting people, to aggression towards people, worse, small children. The dogs fighting between each other. This is not okay, folks. So, thanks again for watching. Let me know what you think. As always, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I live in the real world. I don't need to, do any crazy stuff. I am getting I was invited to do a podcast with a gentleman who is a top-notch trainer, in my personal opinion. He's very vocal, he's very outspoken, and, he doesn't mince his words, and I like that about him. He's kind of a force to be reckoned with. Well, believe it or not, so am I. But he's more outward about it than I am. I tend to be very calm unless somebody messes with my dogs. And then you won't even recognize me, because I will change up faster than you can blink your eyes. Okay, I'm very protective over all of my dogs, and they know that. So anyway, guys, let me go on now. Please remember, if you are not training your dogs, teaching them, helping them to do the right things, I promise you are doing, the wrong things. You are teaching them to do what you don't want them to do. You are teaching them to um, to to do potential behaviors that could be disastrous later on. Bites, destructive behavior, awful stuff. So please, guys, be careful what you teach your dogs. We'll talk to you later next time here on Team Peaches Dog Training and Education. And don't forget to like us. And don't forget to comment. Let me know what you want to see. Thanks so much for your time, and we'll see you later.